do one more example with a hyperbola. So here I want to find the standard form of the equation of the hyperbola with the foci given and the vertices given, and then we're going to sketch it. Okay, so let's plot what we do know. I know that the foci are at plus or minus 5. So I have those. I can go ahead and plot those points at plus or minus 5 and then label them with an F or a foci. And they're at minus 5 and 5. I also know that the vertices are at 2 and negative 2. So I'm going to label my vertices as well. So I know my center is the midpoint, so my center is going to be at the origin. So my center is at 0, 0. All of those points are going to lie on the same line. I know that the distance from the center to the vertices are A units, and I know that the center to the foci is C units. So I know that the center to the vertex is A units, so my A is 2. And from the center to the foci is C units. So my A is 2, and my C is 5. And I'm going to use A squared plus B squared is C squared to help find my B squared. So I know 2 squared plus B squared is 5 squared, or B squared equals 25 minus 4, and my B squared equals 21. So when I take the square root of 21, you get a number that's about 4.5. Okay, so I need to know that B is about 4.5, so I can draw my AB box. So I can draw in my asymptotes. So B is 4.5, so I'm going to go from the center up 1, 2, 3, 4.5 points. And then I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4.5 points. And those are the endpoints of my axis, which is going to help me draw my AB box. So my A goes to my vertex. I'm going to go to my vertex. And now that I have my AB box, I can draw in my asymptotes with a dashed line and a straight edge. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Asymptotes are drawn in, connecting the center and the vertices of my box. And I can draw in my asymptote branches, my hyperbola branches now. So my hyperbola gets close to my asymptotes and it touches the vertex on either side. So okay. Now that I've done my graph, I'm going to verify that you've labeled everything. I have F for my foci with their values marked, Z for my center at the origin. I have V for my vertex with their values marked at 2 and negative 2. I went up square root 21 and I went down square root 21 from the center to draw in my box. And I have my 2 branches that are close to my asymptotes and go through the vertex. So my graph is done. Remember, when it says sketch, it means graph using all these attributes. The final thing I need to do is find the standard form equation of the hyperbola. So here our branches are horizontal, so the transverse axis is horizontal. It's opening on the x-axis, so my x is going to come first. So it's going to be x minus h squared minus y minus k squared equals 1. And for hyperbolas, the a squared is coming first, and the b squared comes second. So my center is at 0, 0, so my hk is at 0, 0. So I know it's x squared and y squared. I found that my a was 2, so my a squared is 4. And my b squared was 21. So my b squared is 21, and that equals 1. So that is the standard form of the hyperbola there. Thanks for watching.